So there's a craze starting to happen in a lot of other parts of the world. It's starting to hit the United States. And I see this post the other day where it's ending up actually in a food. Check this out. The type of flour that's in your cheddar cheese puffs. Crickets. Crickets in a cricket flour. A new craze popping up around the world. What's up with it? I'm going to give you my reaction today of should you be eating insects? Crickets. Is it the new gateway bug into the next wave of food? Whew. All right, so here's the deal. In a lot of areas of the world, there is a lot of people that eat insects, and I find it rather gross, not something I'm really looking to do. However, there's some really strong reasonings why people believe this and why they're going after this and why they're starting to become a bug craze where, the FDA literally is policing a lot of foods to make sure there isn't bugs in there. And these guys are like, nope, you don't have to police us. It's flour. But why bugs, right? Entomophagy is the practice of consuming insects as foods. And a quarter of the world's population actually does it, and they embrace this practice. But the Western world is a little bit slower to jump on board with this, rightfully so. But, there's organizations in the world that there's almost 2,000 types of edible insects and bugs, including crickets. Crickets is now kind of being called the gateway bug. It's the flour in it is actually a really strong source of protein, all 9 amino acids, essential amino acids it has. So it's a complete protein, and it has almost triple the amount found like in steak or in chicken. So it's got a compelling argument. It's just still a cricket. It's also rich in calcium. It's rich in iron. It's rich in potassium. It's rich in B12 and B2 and essential fatty acids. Even though beef is a good source of iron and other minerals, crickets are a much richer host of bioavailable nutrients, and it allows the body to more efficiently use them. So this is kind of the push forward of the nutrient content of it, but it's still a cricket. It's also being touted as environmental friendly. So it almost starts to have this vegetarian movement feel where cricket flour or cricket powder, it's kind of a mild tasting protein powder. It's made out of milled crickets, and they come from cricket farms. And here's a picture of it. They actually just freeze these, and compared to feedlots that raise and slaughter cows, cricket farms use less feed and generate less air and greenhouse gases versus a cow. So that's kind of like the push towards this thing. But is it actually safe? Should you be eating these? If you choose to, I'm going to choose not to. But the FDA tries to keep them out of our food. But as long as they're consumed, produced, packaged, stored, shipped in a clean, wholesome manner, and they're raised, probably not wild caught, you just want them raised properly, then they're okay and they've passed the test. But so basically in this picture again, the crickets are frozen, and then prior to harvesting them, which is a much more humane way to kill them, it's touted basically, and it's easier to process them and then ship them wherever they want. They're not jumping around, so they kind of kill them first, and then they're made into flour and sometimes dry roasted. You're gonna watch out for that to make sure there's no like bad oils or anything in them, okay? And yeah, they kind of just have a nutty taste apparently. And so if you're feeling adventurous, you could try cricket flour. I'm going to stick to just almond flour or coconut flour or a nut unless we really get in a pinch. But in today's world with pushed agendas and people coming down on meats, now crickets are starting to take over. I think from the Livingood plate, you're going to hear crickets. I don't think there's going to be any gateway bugs here. What do you think? Comment below. What are your thoughts on the new craze of cricket flour? The one I choose to use, collagen protein, I put it in the link below. This, along with all other crazy things that pop up in the world of TikTok and social media nowadays. Check out my reaction to the Profi craze that's also going on TikTok. Now this one, I'm a way bigger fan of. I put that video right here for you.